Agora sim, peraí. Vou até compartilhar com a galera aí de novo. Pronto, meu amigo. É só pegar uma ali, vou dar um mijão e vambora. Ele tá olhando meu time agora, que eu sei. Ver se ele tá fazendo alguma coisa. Blind, bem ali, né? Rice de zagueiro, 97. Se ele tirou, ameaçou ali o miserável. Pavá na lateral direita. Jogar com cuidado ali. Bora. Saitama Stadium.
Welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. It is quite a scene here, this being one of Asia's top footballing venues, the Saitama Stadium. The action has already started. Ronaldinho.
Eu toquei, professor.
And the counter is on. And it's De Bruyne. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Joshua Kimmich. In many ways, the ultimate modern fullback in that he contributes just as much offensively as he does defensively. He seems to have a great instinctive understanding of when to move forward, and that means he rarely gets caught out of position on the counter-attack. He should be a key player for this team.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Oh, they could break here. Nicely worked. Beckham is offering an apologetic gesture of sorts.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Bernardo Silva. Messi. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Shifted upfield. Could move up a gear here. And here's Ronaldinho.
Falta, seu Joyce.
Foul. Free kick's been given. That carried quite a threat. Kimmich. Still goalless at the moment. And here's Mohamed Salah. Pull it. Might be danger here. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah proving impossible to wrestle off the ball.
Ai, ai, ai.
Looking to break out here. And he's picked out the run. Bernardo Silva.
Ai, ai, ai.
No, the ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. Casemiro.
Não, 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 não.
Pass. Blint. And it's Blint. And it's De Bruyne. Put it in acres of space out wide. Mohamed Salah. Kimmich gets it clear. And that's been won straight back. Rice. 30 minutes gone. Pavard. It's Bernardo Silva. And it's De Bruyne. Seedorf. Now it's Neymar.
É, gosto dos seus joias. Foi nadinha aí não, professor? Ai, ai, ai.
There's his chance to lead the counter. And that's been intercepted. Casemiro. Kimmich. And he's in on goal. Oh, and the shot!
Ai, ai, ai.
It's a loose ball.
Pênalti, professor. Dá pênalti, seu juiz.
Racing his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
Beckham. Neymar. Oh, that's a fine interception. Bernardo Silva. Messi. It's Bernardo Silva. Now it's Mohamed Salah. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Chance to break. And it's Ronaldinho. Romario. Kimmich. And the half-time whistle goes. So both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time.
Raposas Velhas FC. Vamos, vamos. O negócio aqui. Não, De Bruyne, Kimmich, Depou não tava não. Depou, foi Bernardo Silva que eu olhei dali e vi Depou. Vamos, segue o jogo. Segue o jogo, segue o jogo, segue o jogo. Ah, miserável. A bola é nossa. Vamos.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half. No score in the first half. Who's ready to go for it now? Crossed into the box. Bernardo Silva. And it's Hullet. Threads one in. Oh, that's beautifully weighted. And that is as far as they're going to go. Casemiro.
Ai, não faz isso, não.
Kimmich. Kim Min-jae. Beckham. Kimmich. For Rice. Good pressure. No shortage of purpose here. Kimmich. And it's Blint. Great defending, strong and determined. Driving on and making good progress. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Mohamed Salah.
Ai, ai, ai.
Beckham.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Ai, ai, ai.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Bernardo Silva.
This match was 60,332.
De Bruyne. Oh, not quite. And the defence can get it clear.
Pirulha.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Messi. Now there's a fine ball. And they've been given a corner.
Cara, esse botão bem é foda. Esse botão tinha que estar na outra dimensão.
Messi goes short.
Ai, ai, ai.
Pullet. Rijkaard gets good distance on it. And now a sudden chance to counter. Ronaldinho. Nice interception.
Sai, doidinha.
Well timed. Ball past that, sloppy. Neymar looking to get on the end of this. Real chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And that's not going to reach. And here's Neymar. Oh, well played, well played. That's going to go a long way. That's a throw.
Vamos, Rivaldo. Eu sou mais tu, tô confiando em ti agora. Não, mentira, eu não sou mais tu, eu sou mais Ronaldinho Gaúcho, mas tudo bem, eu tô confiando em ti, vai. Peraí, como é que tá aqui? Tá tudo bem, tá tudo bem. Tá... E deixa eu até cortar o mic aqui que o esse doido tá dizendo aqui.
Substitution on the field. Number 20, Bernardo Silva.
Now it's Rivaldo.
Number 17.
That's a nicely weighted pass.
Kevin De Bruyne. Number 6.
Schneider.
Coming on the field.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Number 11.
That'll be a corner.
Number 22.
Beckham to take it as usual.
Marcelo Brozovic.
And that has been cleared.
Substitution in progress.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
That's good running with the ball. Now the counter. Mohamed Salah. And he's gone looking for safety. And it's Schneider.
Well, they've got one eye on the clock, but the balancing act is very fine at this stage. Go for it, and it could backfire. Sit back, and it may be at a price.
Shot could be on. Plenty of room for the shot. Kimmich. Brilliantly cut out.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster. You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Yeah, he's fouled him there. And it's Messi. Mohamed, there's the hit! Keeper pulls up a fine save.
Mohamed Salah really must have felt he had the measure of the keeper then, but how wrong he was.
Desperate defending required here. Well, there's the clearance. Schneider. Modric. Well read. And the danger is averted. And that is that. And stalemate. One, if not for fans, then perhaps for coaches, satisfied by organisation and solidity. Little cutting edge at either end. And it finishes 0-0. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, neither side could get over the line here. Perhaps one team might be happier, but at the final reckoning, it's honours even and no complaints.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.
Ih, caralho, agora que eu vi. Valeu, Fabiano. Valeu. E o pior é que eu dei contribuições importantes aqui, mas valeu. Agora, puta merda. Pelo menos o som do jogo tava saindo, mas valeu, Fabiano, valeu. E não maroca meu jogo, seja honesto. Mas vamos, Konami, vamos. Tô só esperando aqui, que isso, mano? Foi mal aí, galera, o arroto, mas é isso aí. Lembrando, estou à base de cerveja aqui, mas segue o jogo. O Sampaio Corrêa vai firme e forte. Falando de jogo de novo. Eita, aqui me estive pra cima, maluco. Calma aí. Eita, Vinícius Júnior. Puta, eu vou botar o Diaby aí no teu lugar, caralho. Deixa eu só ver aqui. Casimiro. Que já tá tudo certo. Aqui tá tudo certo. Aqui tá tudo certo. Ontem ele dá o ok do lado de lá. Vou aproveitar para tomar uma aguinha. Quero equilibrar essa cerveja aí. Segundos, deixa eu botar essa latinha ali. Vambora. Vamos nessa. Bora. Deixa eu só ver se esse miserável não vai fazer nada aqui no... Não vai fazer nada não. 4-5-1 mesmo dele aqui. Meio que copiando o Gugu, mas vamos. Bom, professor, não começa nenhuma com a bola não. Só ele, porque ele é o dono da sala, é. Vambora.
Well, a very good
Vamos
evening
nessa.
to you wherever you are. I do hope that you can
Saitama
join me
Stadium.
in appreciating this truly beautiful evening, a night that is
Putz,
absolutely
grila, bicho.
ideal for a game of
Partida
football.
primeira
The
inteira
scenes
foi
here
com
really
o
are
microfone
something.
desligado.
A beautiful
Eu devia ter
picture
jogado de
under the
branco.
floodlights. Traffic and transport round here, not the kindest, but regardless of that, the fans have found a way of getting here. There is a sense of theatre and the decibel levels are rising. It is quite a scene here, this being one of Asia's top footballing venues, the Saitama Stadium.
Ai, ai, ai.
Action has already started. Bernardo Silva,
Eita!
Benzema.
Impedido total. Que isso, professor? Benzema não. Ezedoff, caralho, porra! Como é que tu cai feito uma bosta desse jeito, caralho? Porra!
Moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. And that's been intercepted.
The Dutch introduced total football to the world, and in many ways, Ruud Gullit is the perfect example.
Well, he really could play in any position.
Yes, he started as a sweeper and showed that he could play anywhere in midfield and indeed up front. Big, strong, and absolutely gifted.
Well, past that, sloppy. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing.
Sai, doidinha, pelo menos. Sai, maluca! Isso. Sai, doida, louca! Bola doida!
Tomiyasu. Havar. Either side especially adventurous early on. And it's Brozovic. It's Bernardo Silva. Brozovic. Gullit. Passing is crisp and sharp. It's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
And the whistle gone, presumably for offside.
Tava impedido dos dois jeitos. Eu ia botar no Neymar, mas tava tudo certo. Vai, vai.
Gullit.
Yeah, I've had a quick review of what we've seen so far, and I can confirm we're in a shot-free zone.
And it's Blint.
Ai, Konami.
Oh, that's well spotted. Kimmich producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Messi.
Chega nessa bola aí, caralho! Porra!
There at all. Cleared without complication. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. And it's Gullit. Benzema unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Oh, it's played into the area. He's there to get rid. Benzema now looking to orchestrate a counter. Always onto this. De Bruyne. Messi. Nice little ball through. And here's Messi.
Eita, o desgraçado parando, bicho.
Beckham defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now it's Seedorf.
Sai.
Out for a throw. Seedorf. There's the crossfield ball. It's a pretty
Porra,
loose
que bolão,
pass.
Zedoff.
De Bruyne. So what can they make of this? That is a great pick out. And he's lost his man here.
Ai.
Shot could hit one. Goal! There is the breakthrough.
Deu gol. Deu gol na marcação. Deu gol na marcação. Que isso, Rudiger? Porra, o L2 apertado, bicho.
After 37 minutes is
Ai, meu Deus.
Number 30.
Deadlock broken. It's 1-0.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
And it's Benzema. And now the breakaway. Neymar, Ronaldinho. Now that's a fine challenge. And that has been clubbed away. That's a throw. Casemiro.
Porra, não demora tudo isso pra tocar não, bicho.
And it's Neymar.
Valeu, Neymar.
And Casemiro. Played out towards the right wing.
Added time.
And he's gone looking for safety. Chance to break. Benzema. De Bruyne. Kimmich attempts a clip. Struck first
Job.
time. Good effort. And it is right on half-time. And there we are. Off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half. But there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
Special presentation.
Well, they definitely won't be happy with that half. They seem to lack a bit of desire, especially going forward. It wouldn't surprise me to see a change or two.
Ele errou 9 passes, eu errei 8 passes. Não, 11 passes. Tá bom. Vamos ter tranquilidade. Calma.
Here we go again then.
Well, I'm sure the managers talk the talk, and now it's time for these players to walk the walk and deliver a rousing response to a rousing team talk.
Sai. Porra, seu
We're
juiz.
seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
And it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out. Yeah, it looks like a change of approach, and it may just freshen things up.
Oh, no question, that's a foul. And it's Brozovic.
Ai, 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 vai começar, Konami.
It's a terrific running on the ball there. Those efforts are not going unappreciated. Could move up a gear here. Romario. And that's been levered clear. Benzema. Now it's Benzema. And here's De Bruyne.
Ah, Konami.
Great chance!
Pera aí, Konami, não faz isso não, Konami, não faz isso não, que isso é feio.
Contact.
Good play all round. He was well hustled and still got a shot away.
Marcação no lugar, tudo certinho, porra.
The attendance for this match
Neymar.
was 60,810.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Pavar. Bernardo Silva is in a really good position out wide. He's left his man.
Valeu, Ricardo.
Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending.
Ah, eu já tinha
Crowd
cortado.
appreciates good football all round there. Casemiro. Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Now the counter. Rudiger does well to
Valeu,
get it
Rudiger.
back.
Agora tu resolveu, né,
Well, it didn't
caralho?
look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Brozovic. Now it's Benzema. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And he welcomes it in. He is through here. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And it's Messi. No, he's taken off it, that's really well played. Played out to the left flank. Oh, it's opened up for him. Corner given. Lint is there to heave it away.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Ai, meu Deus.
Well seen, saw that coming.
Falta, seu
That looks a
juiz.
foul. Yep, referee's given it.
Vamos, Rivaldo. Muito o que fazer aqui. Isso. Um gole de cada.
Substitution on the field. Number
We
17.
have got changes here from both sides, in
Kevin
fact.
De Bruyne. Number 20. Bernardo Silva.
Ah,
Great
tá,
effort, but
Fabiano.
no way through.
Number 77. Marcelo.
Vou deixar.
Number 90. Karim
Seedorf. Rivaldo.
Coming on the
And
field.
here's Romario. Picked out brilliantly.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
Luka Modric. Number 6. Number 2. Number 9.
Good pressure. No shortage of purpose here.
Substitution in progress.
He's not played the ball. That's a foul. Kimmich. And here's Romario. Look at the space here.
Vai,
shows
Beckham,
the
tu é
will
muito
to win the
lento,
ball.
Beckham.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Não foi falta não aí, né, seu juiz? Filha da puta.
Referee has just said play on. Pull past that, sloppy.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Yeah, he's fouled
Aí a
him
minha é
there.
falta, dele não é não, né, seu juiz? Tá certo, tá certo. Tá bom, professor, 1-0 ele, tá tranquilo, tá tranquilo, tá tranquilo, tá tranquilo, tá tranquilo. Tá tranquilaço. Ai, ai,
He's
ai.
in plenty of space here.
Acabou.
He's found a way through. And that's that. Always in the balance, and in the end, one goal is enough.
Rapaz.
They are narrowly beaten. And after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the way the manager has stormed down the tunnel.
Bom, tranquilo. Banheiro. Banheiro e vamos. Feeling easy. Bora. É. Vacilo. Um pequeno vacilo. Com calma. Vamos de branco, Sampaio, vamos. Bora.
Hello attendees, this is a What Children announcement. Please keep your eyes on your children during the match at all times.
Pera aí. Não vou botar pivote pra tentar aqui nele, porque não precisa. Precisa não. Ó. Bora. Clássico do Planalto correndo, 1-0 Fabiano, é isso aí.
Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. It is quite a scene here, this being one of Asia's top footballing venues, the Saitama Stadium. And already we're underway here. Pass has gone astray. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Neymar.
Ah, peraí,
He has an
Konami.
array of skills that can elevate the quality of a match or change its course with a flash of brilliance. His talent can take this game to a higher level of excitement.
Graças a Deus ele não viu. Aí eu ainda dou a bola pra ele ali. Peraí, bicho, peraí,
Well,
Leobino.
what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Right card. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Sim, o Gullit é o Ramba.
And it's Messi. De Bruyne. Casemiro. And here's Beckham.
Ai, Beckham.
And here's Neymar. Oh, great chance. Towering
Ah,
header.
bicho, não.
Messi.
Vamos ter calma.
Full it. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Pavard. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Here's Brozovic.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
And it just, I suppose, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
And the counter is on. Seedorf. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Oh, it's Seedorf. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Messi. Brozovic. Kimmich. Koundé. And Mohamed Salah. Messi was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And it's Neymar. He's got space in the area.
Sai. É nosso.
It's gone for a throw-in.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen...
He's had a hit!
Olha isso.
Cleared without complication.
Olha isso.
Beckham. Beckham with the cross. Played out towards the right wing. Kim Min-jae. De Bruyne. Pavard. And here's Neymar. Nice ball, and he might be in here.
Pênalti, pessoal. Dá pênalti pra mim.
Excellent challenge. Defending of the desperate variety. And now they can spring out of defence. And there is the half-time whistle.
Boa, gente, tá tudo bem, tá tudo bem.
But certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goalless.
CCTV is now in operation.
So there was the first half.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained. So I'm looking forward to what's to come.
So they head in no further forward. The score here still 0-0.
Brozovic, Gullit, Bernardo Silva.
And the second half gets underway.
Well, that first 45 minutes didn't deliver as we'd hoped. Lots of effort, but a lack of quality with the finishing has left us hoping that someone could step up and produce something a little more magical.
Have their second corner now. Koundé attempts a clearance. Nice little ball through. Ronaldinho. Beckham. They get a throw in. And it's Casemiro. And here's Seedorf. And that's been levered clear. Corner number 3 coming up. And now they can clear their lines. Oh, that was vital.
Ai.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Salah. Now it's Brozovic. Rijkaard gets across to intercept that. Now who's going to be first to this? Koundé for Rice. And it's Messi. Brozovic. Oh, he's had it nicked away from him. Well, they continue each to cancel the other out. And it's Brozovic. Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
Ai, ai, ai.
No, that's been
Ah,
intercepted.
bicho.
Gets away from his opponent.
Meu Deus.
Fires it in low.
Ah, não, 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 não. Não, não, não.
Really well taken goal. And finally, he has breathed life into the game. It is a
Melhor
good
parte é
finish.
que tá
The odds were
gravado. Tá bom,
against
tá bom, tá bom,
him.
tá bom, tá
Little
bom.
matter.
Tá bom, tá bom, tá bom.
Messi demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
A 1-0 lead established.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Rice.
Porra, bicho, isso é muita sacanagem, cara.
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
Brozovic. And Messi!
Por que não foi gol logo?
Great save, real class.
The keeper really dug out his defense then. A magnificent effort.
Nossa senhora, bicho.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Ai, meu pai eterno. Porra, perder assim é... Perder assim é foda. Puxa, não. É isso.
Substitution on the field. Number
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Number 10.
And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Rijkaard. Seedorf.
Coming on the field.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Good read, needed to be. Ronaldinho. It's Kimmich. And it's Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho going face-to-face with his great rival. Pavard. Messi, who has made his impact already. And it's Brozovic. Schneider, passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Schneider. Just
Ah, pera
eases
aí,
him off the
Konami.
ball.
Porra, pera aí.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Has a goal!
Pera aí, Konami. Pera aí. Porra, dá um tempo aí, caralho.
Substitution on the field.
So their fourth quarter of the game.
Marcelo Brozovic. Number 23. Coming on the field.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Number 2. Substitutions taking place.
Seedorf. Rijkaard. Now it's Haaland.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically?
Oh, he's going to
Ah,
be pulled
pera
back for that one.
aí, seu juiz.
Pavard. The pressing's intense and it's paid off.
Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
Could move up a gear here. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. So that's it. It is all
Beleza.
over. One goal settled it.
Boa vitória, Fabiano. Golaço, golaço, golaço.
Just got away.
I've been in this position myself, and this will be difficult to take. They did everything right but score.
É isso aí.
At least I suppose they can reflect on a few positives from this
Tentar me
week.
acalmar e jogar o jogo.
That's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all.
Ufa, aí essa. Por que, Konami? Só porque tu me deu Rivaldo, eu tiro ele de campo, não tem problema não. Melhor parte faz assim, você faz melhor. Ó o gol, ó o gol, ó o gol, ó o gol. Beleza, beleza, beleza. 2-0. Ai, meu Deus do céu. Segue o jogo. Vamos, Konami. Vamos! Vamos, Konami. Tá certo.
Volunteers for each block, please report to the staff room immediately.
Ai, tem nem comentários.
Well, good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. As you can see, there's been a terrific atmosphere here. There is great expectation, excitement, and it has built nicely in these idyllic conditions. Conditions which are certainly playing their part in creating a glorious ambience. It's quite a struggle to get in here. Points of access
Ai, meu
hard
Deus,
to come by, and an awful lot of people gathering to get through the gates. But regardless of that, there's a great feel here and much excitement for the game ahead. This, of course, the Saitama Stadium, looking so intimidating with the crowd close to the pitch, so much like classic European stadia. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Played into space out wide. And here's Neymar. Oh, good spread. Beckham. Ball's over the line, and it is a corner. And it's hoisted clear. That's really well controlled. He's been picked out. Now it's Beckham. Another corner. Any better luck this time round? This is their second corner of the game. Brozovic attempts a clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter. And here's Romario. Now it's Neymar. Messi. Now it's Mohamed Salah. De Bruyne. That's been cut out, well played. Beckham gives his colleague a guilty look.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Stands up to him well and emerges with the ball. Bernardo Silva.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
De Bruyne not easily shrugged off
Boa,
the ball.
Ricardo, boa.
Seedorf. And it's Neymar. Now it's Seedorf. And here's Ronaldinho. Oh, that was vital. And he's heaved it away. Oh, shooting chance! It's loose, it's come back out! Kimmich. Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And here's Hullet. Lovely ball into space. That's a throw.
Ah,
It's
não.
Brozovic. He's got to be in here. Gets his pass away.
Nossa
Oh, red. Nice
senhora.
interception. Salah. Now it's Bernardo Silva. And the shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Knocks it away. Defenders on the back foot. Kunde. Heading towards half-time, and it is still scoreless. Casemiro. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And it's Ronaldinho. And here's Neymar. Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho gets flagged offside. Brozovic. Bullet. And it's Bernardo Silva. Played out towards the right wing. Romario. And he's onside.
What?
Rice, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
Ah, bicho, peraí, cara.
Now then, the ball's come loose. He's made space for the shot. Oh dear, less said about that pass, the better.
Konami, peraí, Konami, peraí, caralho! Porra! Tomar no cu, rapaz. Porra, toda hora. Só a primeira partida que foi lisa.
After 45 minutes, it is still good. A change perhaps after half time.
Birthday boy, a very special birthday.
Mano, bicho. Porra, de novo. Ia acontecer de novo. O chat não quer aparecer.
That gets things going for the second half. So deadlock still as the second half begins. Now it's Kimmich. Pavard gets over and intercepts.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed.
Fires from distance.
Olha. Meu Deus do céu.
Kimmich. It's Bernardo Silva. Played out to the right. Great ball if he can get there. Can he put it away? Goal!
Pelo menos tá gravado o que aconteceu. Pelo menos tá gravado o que aconteceu.
And it should send a strength and courage to every one of his teammates from here.
Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, it's pretty telling on the part of that defense, Peter, that he was allowed so much time and space. But I think you have to give credit where it's due. And it was a brilliant setup and finish.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, listen, a few words of advice and encouragement from the manager during the break can often straighten things out, and it's paid off here.
Ronaldinho on a strong run down the right. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Ronaldinho. Oh, he's managed to pinch it off him. Brozovic. Ronaldinho.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And here's Ronaldinho. Romario looking for the runner. He's got the shot away! They've done it! And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up. Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
Now it's Romario. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Kimmich. And it's Bernardo Silva. Messi. And here's De Bruyne. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Well seen. Saw that coming. He's a sharp little ball here. He's shifting through the gears here. Plenty. Now the finish! Pull past that. Sloppy. Beckham. Cleared away.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Fabiano, tá bom.
Ronaldinho, a scorer already in the game. Seedorf. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Bernardo Silva. And here's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Danger averted for now.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
And it's Beckham. Now it's Messi. Interesting ball.
E se eu perder essa partida por causa desse gol bem, eu vou ficar muito puto, brother.
Oh, sweet feet. Messi. Great chance! Brilliant! Brilliant!
Vou nem falar lá, mano. Deixa quieto. Não vou nem falar nada. Vou nem falar nada. Nada.
Win the ball and then unleash.
Sorte é que pode ver o replay. Vou nem falar nada. Vou nem dizer nadinha. Tá certo. Hoje não é o dia, vamos pegar a taca quem tiver que pegar e vamos jogar. Ele cortou o replay. Deixa quieto. Ah, tudo bem. Cara, eu vou te dizer um negócio, bicho. Ah, foda-se. Por que eu tô substituindo mesmo?
Substitution on the field. Number 77.
We have got... And that is it. The referee has seen enough. A fine advertisement for attacking football. A really entertaining game. So many talking points. In a way, a shame anybody had to lose. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Listen, despite the loss,
essa
they
aqui foi
have
a
to
melhor.
take something
Essa
from
bem aqui
this.
foi
I
a
think the
melhor.
coach will have seen things he needs to work on, so I'm sure they have a lot of sorting out to do before the next game, and they can get there.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we.
Isso aí não tem
Good
nada a
evening
ver,
to
não.
you.
Mas a melhor parte vai aparecer agora, peraí. O chute dele. Não, aí não dava. Beleza. Não lembro o que aconteceu aí, mas esse segundo gol agora foi a melhor parte, cara. Isso aí, deixa eu ver isso aí. No meio do gol, Beca. Ah, não vai mostrar eu dando passe pra ele, não? Ah. Não, eu tinha que mostrar eu dando passe pra ele, professor.
Security staff for each block. Please report to the staff room immediately.
0-0. Não tem o que falar, não. Graças a Deus tá gravado. Você não vai apagar, não. Okay.
Just a quick request today for everybody to please kindly remove any cars parked on the road outside the stadium.
Puxa, muito calma. Eu não vejo mais ambulância. Olha lá. Bora. Foda-se.
Well, a very good evening to you wherever you are. I do hope that you could join me in appreciating this truly beautiful evening. A night that is absolutely ideal for a game of football. The scenes here really are something. A beautiful picture under the floodlights. Traffic and transport round here, not the kindest. But regardless of that, the fans have found a way of getting here. There is a sense of theatre and the decibel levels are rising. This, of course, the Saitama Stadium looking so intimidating with the crowd close to the pitch, so much like classic European stadia. As you can see, we've already started here. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Romario.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Não duvido mais de nada, não. Tem coisa que a Konami, tem coisa que a Konami vai deixar eu fazer, tem coisa que ela não vai. Então, beleza.
Played back into the centre. And it's Romario. Played out to the right. Beckham. Beckham with the massively.
Hoje não é o dia, papai. Hoje não é o dia, não. Hoje não é, não.
The delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
Vamos continuar jogando, mas hoje não é o dia. É aceitar e pronto.
Kunde. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Salah gets his pass away, and that's a good ball. De Bruyne unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Beckham. And it's Neymar. Neymar going face to face with his great rival. It's Kimmich. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. And here's Neymar. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Ronaldinho. Great ball if he can get there. And he's looking at the referee, and the referee is shaking his head. Bernardo Silva. Casemiro does really well to win the ball there. And it's Neymar. Oh, he's found support out wide. Casemiro. Well, that is one way to stop him. Casemiro is fouled. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Well, it's quite simple. They have the best man for the job on it.
He's having a good look here. Beckham! Looking for the runner. Threads one in. Mohamed Salah. He's got away. Bernardo Silva gets it back. Oh, that is a good ball to find him.
Olha, bicho.
Tomiyasu. Brozovic. And here's Mohamed Salah. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Ah,
Terrific running
não,
on the
não, não,
ball
não,
there.
não. Depois
Those
dessa.
efforts
Peraí,
are
peraí.
not going unappreciated. Mohamed Salah. Now, and the shot!
Vou dessa aí. Não dá não, não dá não, não.
Well, you
Não
can't
dá,
ask for
não dá.
much more than that.
Não dá.
A difficult moment
Não
he
dá.
simply had to deal with.
He's had a shot! And now they can spring out of defence. Chance to break. Ronaldinho. Messi. Now it's De Bruyne. Fiddles it through. And it's Salah. Now the finish!
Não dá não.
They've scored!
Tá bom, não.
Look, there are always tactical adjustments for any coach to make at half-time, but when your star man gives you a critical
Não
lead
dá
just
mais.
before the break, everyone will be paying extra attention. It really is the
É,
ideal
hoje
time.
não é o dia, cara.
The
Hoje não é o
invitation
dia.
was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
Is number 18, Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah.
Deadlock broken. It's 1-0.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
No, he's taken off it. That's really well played.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
Hoje não é o dia, não.
And there is the half-time whistle. And there we are. Off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
Well, they definitely won't be happy with that.
Volto já.
They seem to lack a bit of desire, especially going forward. It wouldn't surprise me to see a change or two.
É? Bora. Hoje não é o dia, meu amigo. Hoje, definitivamente hoje não é o dia.
And we're underway again.
Well, I'm sure the managers talk the talk, and now it's time for these players to walk the walk and deliver a rousing response to a rousing team talk.
And that has been cleared. Messi. Pavard. And it's Blint. It's Bullet. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Romario. It's Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Ronaldinho. Ah, that's a fine interception. Messi. Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here.
810.
Ronaldinho. And that has left him in a heap.
E não é falta, cara.
That's what has to be done now. No question about it.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Spot on, Peter.
And there's green grass ahead of him. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that
Não
challenge.
falta não, professor. Isso é coisa da sua cabeça. Não existe falta nesse jogo. Isso é coisa da sua cabeça. Resolveu?
Substitution on the field. Number 7.
So here comes the substitution.
Marcelo Brozovic.
Casemiro.
But Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Kevin De Bruyne.
Away from immediate danger.
Coming on the field. Number 6.
So what can they make of this?
Number 11.
And here's Ronaldinho.
Modric.
Kimmich.
Number 8.
Ronaldinho cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
And here's Romario. Kimmich. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And he's found a way past.
Ah, bicho.
And here's the chance to counter. Romario. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Seedorf with a definite foul there. Kimmich. And it's Messi.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Salah. Modric. Messi in acres of space out wide. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. Can he finish?
O que eu vou fazer com relação a isso, cara? Me dizem.
2 up now, and they are cruising. Donnarumma did well the first time. Nothing he could do about the follow-up.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
After 80 minutes is number 22.
So that's 2 now without replying. Casemiro, and it's Ronaldinho. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Rijkaard gets over and intercepts. Good pressure, no shortage of purpose here. Romario. Kimmich. Casemiro. And it's Ronaldinho. And Casemiro. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. This looks like a more than decent chance to strike.
Well, to be honest, he thrives on this type of opportunity. Training ground rehearsals make him see these situations as a
Tá mexendo mais nem o goleiro, né, Fabiano? Joga sério, caralho. Se quiser parar, a gente para aqui, beleza, tu ganhou 4, 5, sei lá quantas tu ganhou. Joga sério, porra. Joga sério, caralho. Vai tirar onda?
Pavard. It's a pretty loose pass. And
Porra.
that's that.
Tomar no cu.
Players certainly gave it everything and just didn't get the break. Terrific support, terrific effort, but the wrong outcome. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
It's a poor result. They offered very little goal threat, and it's the kind of unproductive performance that can drain confidence pretty quickly. At the business end, they just can't close the deal.
Well, thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good...
Não tem mais o placar nessa porra, não. Tá quanto? Tá 4-0 pra ti, é isso?
Hello attendees, this is a lost children announcement. With the father of a boy in the green backpack, kindly contact a nearby member of staff.
Ai, ai.
Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football to which we look forward immensely. It's hardly a surprise that everybody has come here in their droves, this being a fixture that has received so much coverage in the days leading up to it. And it's good to see that we have a good contingent of visiting fans by the look of it too. The atmosphere is amicable, the conditions do bring out the best in everyone, and I think we're all looking forward to a feel-good game. The Saitama Stadium looking a terrific picture as always, one of Asia's best purpose-built stadia. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Now it's Ronaldinho. Bernardo Silva makes the interception. Salah. Now it's Messi.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Okay, less said about that pass the
Rapaz, ia sobrar pra ele de novo,
Gets
cara.
good distance on it. Looks to clip it forward. Brozovic! And he's heaved it away. And it's Hullet. Nice control. And Hullet! Well, that is commitment to the cause. Messi with the short one. Messi. Speculative strike. Good hit, kept the keeper honest. Rijkaard. A real chance to break. Kim Min-jae. Blint, still goalless, and it's Messi. De Bruyne. Here's Blint, and it's Brozovic. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Rijkaard. Ronaldinho. That's Rijkaard. And it's Casemiro. And here's Romario. Well, the defence proved infallible there.
No.
That won't be the last they'll see of him.
Não. Definitivamente não é. Não, hoje não é o dia, não.
Brozovic. Robust defending and the ball's been lost. Now it's Ronaldinho. Romario.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Bernardo Silva. That's a good run down the left. It's a pretty loose pass. Seedorf gives his colleague a guilty look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Bora.
Blint. For Messi. Now it's Mohamed Salah. That's a deception. His positioning was spot on. Seedorf. And it's Neymar. Still, rather frustratingly, it is 0-0. Out to the right. Beckham with the cross. De Bruyne. Salah. Messi. The ball is to Messi. Shot could... And the shot! What a wonderful goal!
É a maior prova do que eu tô dizendo, cara. É a maior prova do que eu tô dizendo. Olha isso aí, brother. Não dá, não dá, não. Não dá mais, não dá mais, não dá mais. Bora. Bora, vamos terminar isso aqui. Falou.
A 1-0 lead established.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang. Oh, good ball!
There will be
Brozovic.
added time.
The press is doing its job and possession has been lost.
É, não dá, não dá, não dá mais não, não dá mais, não dá mais. Tá bom. Não dá, não dá, não dá não. Não dá, não dá mesmo. Depois dessa aí, bicho, jogamos. Porra, ele tá ganhando de 4-0, cara. 4 partidas a 0. Pelo menos em 3, alguma coisa desse tipo aí aconteceu, cara. O bom é que vai ficar gravado, eu não vou apagar, essa é a melhor parte. Vai tomar no cu, bicho. Vai tomar no cu.
Well, they definitely won't be happy with that half. They seem to lack a bit of desire, especially going forward. It wouldn't surprise me to see a change or two.
Não, brother. Não, não. Não, não. Nem jogando contra a Konami. Não, 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 não. Essa aí eu não vou nem dizer nada, porque... Porra, nem chutar uma gol, beleza. Mas espera aí, Konami. Porra. Ai, meu pai.
Here we go again then.
Well, I'm sure the managers talk the talk, and now it's time for these players to walk the walk and deliver a rousing response to a rousing team talk.
And that interception was most necessary. Kimmich. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Romario. Now Ronaldinho. Kimmich. Bernardo Silva. And it's Brozovic. For De Bruyne. And it's Salah. Now it's Pullet. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Beckham. Blint. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. There really wasn't very much in that. Not far away from being a telling final ball.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Brozovic. Brozovic is fouled. And it's intense, this pressure from the front. Pavard. De Bruyne. Oh, played right into his path. Mohamed Salah gets
A única coisa que funcionou foi a linha de impedimento, pelo menos.
The
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Pavard. And it's De Bruyne. Played back in. Bernardo Silva. Bit too much weight on the pass. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Brozovic. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Beckham. Defending of the desperate variety. Oh, that's a key interception.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Olha isso aí, cara.
Lovely ball
No,
into
no.
space. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Nice interception, well timed. And it's Hullet. In with the challenge.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Koundé. Pavard. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the stats are pretty telling here. It's hard to argue with the scoreline when you carry so
Olha
little
isso,
threat.
cara.
Tomiyasu. And it's Blint. And Brozovic. Pull it. And it's Ronaldinho. Challenge just a bit on the firm side.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
They've got it again.
Bicho, é sério, é sério, é sério, é sério.
And here's from Mario.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
It's Seydorf. He's had a shot. Sticks it away. We thought it was over. It's all square once more. And it has to be said, an absolute gift.
Substitution on the field. Number 17.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number
All
10.
square again into the dying
Number
minutes.
20. Bernardo
Decker is
Silva.
cut out.
Number
You wonder
77.
if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Coming on the field. Number 22. Number
Kimmich.
8.
Modric.
Number 11.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. That's really well controlled. That's a fabulous ball.
There will be
And that has been clubbed away. Poor
Ó a
pass that,
bola que esse
sloppy.
desgraçado, filho de uma rapariga pro
Referee looks at his
bicho.
watch and blows his whistle. Well, a game that had everything except a winner. Really watchable.
Banheiro, Fabiano, pera aí. Sirene de polícia, falei. Bora.
Well, a very good evening to you wherever you are. I do hope that you can join me in appreciating this truly beautiful evening. A night that is absolutely ideal for a game of football. The scenes here really are something, a beautiful picture under the floodlights. Traffic and transport around here, not the kindest, but regardless of that, the fans have found a way of getting here. There is a sense of theatre and the decibel levels are rising. This, of course, the Saitama Stadium looking so intimidating with the crowd close to the pitch, so much like classic European stadia. And already we're underway here. Bernardo Silva is fouled. What a start, free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. Donnarumma can claim that. And it's Neymar, over to the left. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Seedorf was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Well, they can break here. That is a great pick out. Out of play for a goal kick.
We've seen many free role players that have graced the game, but Ruud Gullit is amongst the elite.
Well, no one would argue with that, Jim, but what do you identify as special in him?
Well, so physically powerful and intimidating, and I think his athleticism helps him get through a fierce amount of work.
Nothing quite like him in the modern era.
Agreed.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Now then, the ball's come loose. Pavard. Neymar gets the better of his opponent and gets the ball. Tomiyasu. Good pressure. No shortage of purpose here.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
Brozovic. And here's Neymar. And here's Ronaldinho. Brozovic. Stands up to him well and emerges with the ball. And here's Romario. It's Beckham. Beckham unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Brozovic.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
And it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Oh, he's had it nicked away from him. Just eases him off the ball.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long...
He's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. So he's plotting something before playing it in. Casemiro. Oh, that's neat. Oh no, no circumventing this
bicho.
opponent. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And they've got a throw. Bernardo Silva. And here's De Bruyne. And it's Bernardo Silva. Great ball, and he's in here. Donnarumma gets good distance on it. And it's Brozovic. Driving on and making good progress. Now the counter. Now it's Mbappe. Pull it. Good spot, he's seen the run. Romario. Ronaldinho. And here's Seedorf. Neymar. Lovely bit of skill. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Out to the right.
Vai sair, Beca. Tu vai sair.
Turns back here, probably the best option. And it's Seedorf. Romario. And the flag has stayed down. Casemiro. And here's Neymar. It's Kimmich. And here's Ronaldinho.
There will be 1 minute
Deep
added
into
time.
stoppage time. De Bruyne. Mbappe. A beautiful... And the first 45 minutes are up. So both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
I think it's been a very impressive defensive effort. They've never been broken down and contained the opposition attacks extremely well.
Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time. And the second half gets underway.
Well, that first 45 minutes didn't deliver as we'd hoped. Lots of effort, but a lack of quality with the finishing has left us hoping that someone can step up and produce something a little more magical.
Ronaldinho showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Tomiyasu. And it's Brozovic. Messi. Mbappe. And it's Bernardo Silva. Beckham. And it's Neymar. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. Koundé. Has gone for a throw-in.
Ai, ai.
Substitution on the field. Number 77. Marcelo
Neymar's cross.
coming on to replace him.
Yeah, it looks like a change of approach, and it may just freshen things up.
Now it's Mbappe. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva going face to face with his great
The
rival.
attendance for this match was
Kimmich
62,000.
cuts out the pass. Pavard. Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Yeah, I think it's a scoreline in keeping with what we've seen up to this point. Combined attempts at
No.
goal aren't high in numbers.
Devido
and we
reconhecimento.
could do with something to spark this contest into life.
Now it's Beckham. Oh, well played, well played. And now a sudden chance to counter. Bernardo Silva.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Pressure already building up here. And here's De Bruyne.
Bernardo Silva really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Substitution on the field. Number 10. Number 20.
Well intercepted, and it certainly needed to be.
Number 17.
Mbappe. Now it's Messi. Interesting ball. He's found a way
On
through.
the field.
Shot a goal! It's in!
Tá, não.
And late in the day, a telling moment.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Deadlock broken. It's 1-0.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
Ai, ai, ai.
Face to face with the keeper. Chance! It's in! And that should do it! Within sight of the
Boa.
finish line.
Boa, Fabiano. Boa, boa, boa.
Well, his movement is all based on fine margins, and the timing of his run then was ideal.
So that's 2 now without reply.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Casemiro. And they can counter here. No, that's been intercepted. So what can they make of this? Of facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Kimmich. Now who's going to be first to this? This might spell danger. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Time is desperately short now, but it is a corner. It's their second corner of the game. Defending of the desperate variety. And now they can spring out of defense.
Rapaz, toda bola dá certo, cara. Que isso?
Mbappe. And the whistle's gone, presumably for
Que
offside.
isso, Conan?
Four added minutes has been indicated.
And it's Neymar. The danger is cut out. Mbappe. He's lost the ball there, great tackle. A real chance to break. Now it's Romario. Oh, good spread. Now it's Beckham. He's left his man.
Nada dá certo, nada.
So that's it. It is all over. Well, the players-
Fabiano, então, mas essa aqui, parabéns, 5-0 pra ti, falou. Mas essa aqui, não. Falou. Tá jogando muito, muito, muito mesmo. Muito, 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 muito. Nossa Senhora. Cinco a 0. Tu não ganhou duas partidas aí, duas. Mas é isso aí. Aliás, eu preciso te perguntar, tu quer mesmo jogar essa? Senão a gente para bem aqui. Senão a gente para bem aqui. Se eu não quiser, tudo bem.
And a quick reminder to stage, please take all litter to be located by the entrance gates. Thank you very much for your cooperation.
Well, a very good evening to you wherever you are. I do hope that you can join me in appreciating this truly beautiful evening. A night that is absolutely ideal for a game of football. The scenes here really are something. A beautiful picture under the floodlights. Traffic and transport round here, not the kindest. But regardless of that, the fans have found a way of getting here. There is a sense of theatre and the decibel levels are rising. The Saitama Stadium looking a terrific picture as always. One of Asia's best purpose-built stadia. The action has already started. And it's De Bruyne.
We've seen many free-roll players that have graced the game, but Ruud Gullit is amongst the elite.
Well, no one would argue with that, Jim, but what do you identify as special in him?
Well, so physically powerful.
Terrible pass. He's got away. Kimmich. And it's Guardiola. To Guardiola. Oh, good spread. Beckham. Brozovic. Messi. Salah gets his pass away. De Bruyne unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Kimmich.
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers: don't concede the opener.
And it's Neymar. Out to the left it goes. Cross to the back post. And that's been well dealt with. And here's Romario. Ronaldinho gets it back. Neymar hits one! He's delivered all right!
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
So we have our breakthrough.
Still a fragile lead, though. They can't afford to sit on this.
And that's been won straight back. He's played him through. Oh, it's Seedorf. Great chance! And he hits the net. Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
After 22 minutes is...
So that's two now without reply.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Rudiger. Defenders on the back foot. Ronaldinho. Now it's Romario. Guardiola. Not enough accuracy on that pass. Koundé. And it's Brozovic. And it's Messi. Nice bit of trickery. Threads one in. He's cut it out. Seedorf. Romario. Neymar. Seedorf in acres of space out wide. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Chance to break. Oh, good read. Romario. And it's Seedorf. And here's Neymar. Out to the right. Cross into the box. Bernardo Silva attempts a clearance. Good pressure. No shortage of purpose here. Brozovic. It's Bernardo Silva. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Now it's Pullet. And he's picked out the run. Beckham! A real chance and a real let-off.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Blint. De Bruyne.
There will be 1 minute.
Mohamed Salah. Bernardo Silva. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Oh, it's opened up for him. And it's half-time here. You look back on the first 45 minutes.
Well, they had their opponents reeling in that half, Peter, and the break may influence a change somehow, but don't hold me to it.
Please be made
A
aware.
half of massive entertainment and excitement. A 2-goal margin, yes, but all things still possible. And we're off again. Guardiola. And it's Ronaldinho. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Rice. And it's intense, this pressure from the front. Bernardo Silva. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And it's Ronaldinho. Beckham. He is through here. Now the finish! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
Blint. And it's Brozovic. Now it's Bernardo Silva. Oh, it's a promising build-up. There's plenty of really nice passing. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given penalty.
Seu juiz. Não, como é meu? Vou olhar até onde tu vai. Vou olhar até onde tu vai.
Keepers these days have done their homework. Brilliant save from Donnarumma.
Oh, once the save was made, the change to both mindsets could be hugely telling now.
Now it's Seedorf. Pull it. A real chance to break. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Shapes to shoot! No, he's missed it.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
Beckham.
The attendance for this match was 60,332.
That's Guardiola. Kimmich. Romario is onto this. Always onto this. Looking to break out here. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Opts to play it back. Chance to shoot now. Seedorf. Now the counter. Beckham. Lint trying to keep this in. Oh, they could break here. It's a goal kick.
Substitution on the field. Number
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Number 10. Number 20.
Kim Min-jae. And it's Guardiola. Over to the left. Ronaldinho. Good read, needed to be.
Number 22.
Pedri.
Number 8.
Now it's Haaland. And it's Salah. For Messi. That's been intercepted. Romario. Played out towards the right wing. So what can they make of this? Room for a shot. Neymar! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Kimmich.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
And there's his chance to lead the counter. And that is out and behind. It's a good block. And he's there to clear it. Cleared away. Now it's Mohamed Salah, and the counter is on. Played out to the right. Neymar was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Defending was strong and firm. Haaland. Haaland! Hit into the middle. And that's been levered clear. Kim Min-jae. Haaland. It's a good-looking cross. Rudiger gets it away. Kimmich cuts out the pass. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Quickly taken. Pedri. Modric. Ronaldinho, a scorer already in the game. Could move up a gear here. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Oh, that's frustrating. The pass just wasn't good enough. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. A decent win via a very competent performance. Without doubt, they were the better side, and the result reflects as much. Neymar claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument.
Fabiano, vitória pra ti, 5-1.
There's a solidity about them, almost as if they
Vamos jogar mais uma e eu saio pra comprar meu cachorro quente. Vamos só mais uma, pode ser?
The strikers who can afford to be patient, and it's all paid off.
Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football to which we look forward immensely. It's hardly a surprise that everybody has come here in their droves, this being a fixture that has received so much coverage in the days leading up to it. And it's good to see that we have a good contingent of visiting fans by the look of it too. The atmosphere is amicable, the conditions do bring out the best in everyone, and I think we're all looking forward to a feel-good game. This, of course, the Saitama Stadium looking so intimidating with the crowd close to the pitch, so much like classic European stadia. And already we're underway here. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Joshua Kimmich. In many ways, the ultimate modern fullback in that he contributes just as much offensively as he does defensively. He seems to have a great instinctive understanding of when to move forward, and that means he rarely gets caught out of position on the counter-attack. He should be a key player for this team.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. And it's De Bruyne. Modric. To Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Some terrific running on the ball there. Those efforts are not going unappreciated. Now it's Ronaldinho. Lint does really well to win the ball there. Messi. Nice physical challenge. Brozovic. First quarter of an hour gone.
Yeah, I've had a quick review of what we've seen so far, and I can confirm we're in a shot-free zone.
Brozovic. De Bruyne. Oh, strongly challenged there. And he has been fouled there. And it's Brozovic. De Bruyne. Mohamed Salah! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
Shifted upfield. Ronaldinho. Koundé gets over and intercepts. Defenders on the back foot. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Oh, that's a key interception. De Bruyne. Spread out to the left. And it's Brozovic. And it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. De Bruyne. Hullet. And De Bruyne! Same again, same outcome.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
And it's been taken short. And now a sudden chance to counter. And here's Mohamed Salah. Just eases him off the ball. Well, the crowd clearly like what they just saw. Some real no-nonsense defending. Modric is fouled. Brozovic. Blint. And here's Hullet.
Pedido.
This might spell danger. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Great ball, and he's in here. There's the hit! He's missed, but not by that far.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Brozovic. Precious little by way of goalmouth action yet. Well seen, saw that coming. And it's Seedorf. Right card. It's Kimmich. Beckham. That pass was loose and it's been intercepted. It's a sharp little ball here. Well intercepted, and it certainly needed to be. De Bruyne. Brozovic. Hullet. And it's Blint. For Messi.
There will be 1 minute at a time.
Koundé. And it's Modric. Threads one in. Now it's Messi. A well cut out. No margin for error there at all. And there is the
Nem
half-time
toda
whistle.
vez a Konami vai te ajudar, viu, Fabiano?
But certainly not
Às
the
vezes
one
eu
to try.
boto o jogador no lugar certo, aperto o alto bloco e fecho.
But still goalless.
Just a quick reminder today, please
And after
remain
45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change perhaps after half-time. And the action is back on the way. A tight old game so far. Can that change now? Brozovic. Now Modric. And it's Brozovic. Seedorf producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Out to the right, played back in, picked up, now the finish! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Neymar sparked a tremendous stop there, and I think it's fair to add, he just wasn't expecting it.
Lovely ball into space. And now they can spring out of defence. Good pressure, no shortage of purpose here. That pass has been well intercepted. Messi. And it's Salah. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Now it's Neymar. And they can counter here. Now it's Romario. Romario, chance! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Well, this is alarming because of the ease at which they're getting in behind.
Blint.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Romario.
The attendance for this match was 60,100.
And here's Neymar. Can he get away here? Room for a shot. Diving header! That's a fine save.
Romario,
Oh, what's he done?
Ai, ai, ai.
Pull it. Messi. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. De Bruyne. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner. Have their second corner now. Neymar gets it away. Out of play for a throw.
Vai, faz teu nome, rival. Faz teu nome.
Substitution on the field. Number 10. Number 11.
And it's Brozovic.
Luka Modric.
Blint.
Number 17. Kevin De Bruyne.
It's Pedri. Gets his pass
On the
away.
field. Number 8. Number 22. Number
No, the
14.
ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. And the counter is on.
Substitution.
Tomiyasu. Brozovic. And it's Messi. Casemiro. Haaland. Rivaldo. Played out to the right.
well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Blint. And that interception was most necessary. Well, they could break here. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Haaland.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Looking to break out here. Oh, he's found support out wide. The ball is loose and the chase is on.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Away from immediate danger.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Beckham. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. And it's Rivaldo.
2
Rivaldo.
minutes has been indicated.
Time added on will be 2 minutes. Now it's Pedri. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Played out to the left flank. Seedorf. Neymar. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Whistle's gone and they've got themselves a free kick.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
I think we've got just about enough time for this free kick.
Well, this is his opportunity to make the stage his own here.
Beckham! And that was the final act of the game, a nearly game until the very end. And it finishes 0-0. And stalemate. One, if not for fans, then perhaps for coaches.